So now that we have our images, we can schedule the images. We can use scheduling softwares. I use different types of scheduling software for this particular purpose. When I, for example, have a group of images that I want to upload and then I want to use like quotes or things like that, I absolutely love SocialBee, and I haven't seen many other rivals that would have a functionality like this. But also, if you can see on my content categories, I have these I have the categories that I can tap into. So for example, when my 11-day live video challenge starts 2 weeks before that, I can just set the post from this category, and I already have 16 there, but I can just keep writing and adding posts, and it can just shuffle them and send them up and can have different variations and different pictures, and I can ever so often update those pictures, and so the posts become kind of almost unrecognizable. And yet for the new audience that comes into my world, into my group, into my business page, they're completely fresh posts, right? And I don't have to post myself, so I can actually create a launch and be there and dominate people's newsfeed, people who follow me newsfeed, with the posts, and do it on autopilot as well. So that's something that is very, very valuable. And I also heard that they have an app that might allow me to post onto my personal profile. So right now, social media scheduling tools are not allowed to post onto our personal profile, which is a disaster, because when I started, it was really handy, especially with something like a random question of the day or something like that. I really got so much engagement. But there is a couple of apps that are offering a workaround, which is they send a post into your mobile app and you can copy it and paste it, into your Facebook yourself. So a little bit of manual workaround, but it's still doable because, that will allow you to do it on the go and without forgetting. Okay, but that's a different thing. Let me show you now how I'm going to import my media. So I'm going to select a category that I've just created and I need to create a category for each day of the posts in my group, right? And it's only going to be posted into this group, nowhere else. So that's where I'm going to send it here. I don't need to append any text. I'm just only uploading the pictures. And I'm going to go into my daily posts. This was a Monday. I'm going to just take all these images that I created and upload them here. You can see they're here, add posts as approved. I want to do that because, I'm not using them straight away, but I want to edit them and add the description into them. So I'm just going to click import. Okay. Bulk media and an email. Okay, so it takes a little bit for them to create each post, which is great. That means I don't have to do this, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly pause this. It might take only 1 or 2 minutes, but I'm going to pause this video and then show you what happened when they send me the email. Okay, so I just went into the category and the posts were all ready, which is absolutely brilliant. Now, you might say to me, what am I looking here at? This is what we're looking at. If I click on every post, this is the picture that is attached, so we can see I just need to write something. It gives me a post preview as well. Now I want to write something. I don't want to just put pictures. For example, this particular one, this is an exercise. This is a branding exercise. And I want people to learn to talk about their ideal client as if they're best friend that they really know. It's a very confusing matter for many people when they start and when they haven't experienced yet their ideal clients. So they kind of think about, they're coming up with these things. So I want to explain all this and I want to create a description. So I am going to start writing just here on the top. I'm going to start writing a description and before I save this post to be posted. Okay, I came up with a description for this particular branding exercise. Now, if you actually look at what I was trying to do here in terms of formatting, my first line is in all caps because I want the attention to be drawn to the all caps. In fact, what I do often with my posts and what I do recommend doing is adding some sort of emoji. So let's add an emoji. You should really think about your symbol that you are using everywhere, that your own personal symbol. Mine is a crown because they know me as the Queen of Visibility. So I can just put in a crown. And I kind of like to put the series of 3s. That's something that I started a lot of posts with. And it's a good thing thing, because that's people start recognizing me. Yes, I'm not the only one who does this, but people start recognizing me because not everyone is doing this, right? And what I really like about this preview here is that it shows me, how it's formatted, and you can see that, I've broken my text into, paragraphs that are 3 to 4 lines. That's a really, really good one if you can do that. I sometimes struggle with writing too much. If you're one of people like me, get yourself trained to write shorter or break sentences, like even I could, for example, change this and put this even like this. And, just break it in as well. So 3 lines is the perfect for your eye, is the perfect way of presenting information on Facebook. So that's how my post will look like. I'm very, very, very happy with this. I also can create variations, but for this one I don't really need, and as I said, this is not a training on how to use SocialBee, but for this one is absolutely perfect. I'm just going to click update post, and then I have my post ready. So my task now is to create 5 more descriptions, and then my Mondays are ready for 5 weeks ahead, because I can just schedule this, and all my Mondays are covered. And that's how I'm going to approach this. I'm going to take one day at a time. And what I also suggest that you do, and you can do that to help you manage your time, is when you've created, so for example, where is our Trello there? You've created these things in your Trello. Let me just close this board. You created all these images in your Trello. Go ahead and schedule your 1 week in advance, just manually on Facebook, inside your Facebook group. You can go on Facebook, create a post, and then you schedule it, right? And that will start this already going. That will also push you into action, not to postpone and procrastinate and then not finish this whole thing, So, and within this week, schedule your time that you're going to post all of these, and including the ones that you've already pre-scheduled on Facebook, because you can put them onto the end of the queue and then reuse in 5 weeks time or something, or later even. You can do everything what I'm doing now on SocialBee in your own time, and you don't feel overwhelmed, because at the end of the day, it's all about not feeling overwhelmed. So by scheduling it on Facebook, you can use one of the software platforms that you're using. In my case is this one. The other one that's similar and will allow me to do pretty much a similar thing is Recur Post. It also allows me to create libraries of posts and schedule them on a certain day. I do prefer SocialBee because of what I've just shown you, how easy it is to upload several images at a time, and then I can work with my description straight there. The posts will not go anywhere because I created them as evergreen posts, so they're not going to be deleted, and I will have that in my bank. And then at some stage I will copy and paste those posts back into the Trello just to have it there. But I don't even have to be honest, because this is also it also serves me as the database. So that's the very, very good thing about using a software that allows you to upload upload bulk media, videos or images, and create posts to be scheduled on your Facebook group.